So this 2 belongs to everything inside the bracket, which means it's -3 squared, and then x squared, and then y squared. So -3 squared is 9 times x squared times y squared is your final answer. Now anything to the power of 0 is equal to 1, so that's a simple answer. Now I'm going to do this question in 2 different ways, and you can do it whichever way you like. The first way I'm going to do it is say interpret this negative sign. That negative sign puts everything inside of the bracket or the base into the denominator. So it moved into the denominator and it still has a power of 2. Now that 2 is applied to both of these elements. So that means that the 5 is squared and the x is squared to a power of 2. So that means you're multiplying those two. 2 times 2 is 4. Simplifying the 5 squared, we get 25 x to the 4th. So that is one solution where we flip the fraction first. In an alternative, we can say, all right, 5x squared to the -2. Instead of flipping it, I'm just going to apply the -2 to both of these. What does that look like? Well, the 5 has an exponent of -2 now, and the x has an exponent of -4 because we're multiplying these two exponents. Now both of these have negative exponents, so that means both the 5 and the x have to end up in the denominator. So 5 squared x to the 4th, which is 1 over 25x to the 4th. Notice it's exactly the same answer as the first method. Your choice on how to do it. Next example, this 2 belongs to all elements, so the -4 is squared, and then y to the -3 and a 2 to the power of 2 means you're going to multiply those, so that's -6. -4 squared is -4 times -4, which is +16, y to the -6. And the negative in the exponent here means it's going to drop to the bottom or into the denominator, and you end up with 16 over y to the 6th.